Oh, hey YouTube, Aaron here. Today I'm going to explain to you how I lost 60 pounds, and guess what?
It was all done in here.
What is going on YouTube? Thank you so very much for tuning into another video. Today, as I mentioned, I'm going to explain to you how I went from 220 pounds to 160 pounds. How I went from this to this. Now, I wasn't always that heavy. Growing up, I was a normal sized child. I had a little bit of baby fat in middle school, but puberty made me lean out. Don't mind the Cali spikes. I was also very active playing baseball and skateboarding. That was actually pretty recent. In my 20s is where my alcoholism, my poor eating habits, and lack of exercise really took a toll on my body. Once I got sober and went through my recovery, I was able to see things a lot more clear, and I honestly didn't like the person I saw in the mirror. It really motivated me to want to regain my life and my health back. Now, I've tried everything from paleo, keto, Whole30, smoothie diets, juice cleanses, air and Tic Tacs, you name it, I did it. And all of these diets were great and helped me lose weight, but they weren't sustainable. What I've done now is I have taken things that I enjoyed from each of those diets and I incorporate it now into my lifestyle. Now, I've heard a lot of people state that they have difficulty losing weight because of a thyroid issue. I was actually diagnosed 2 years ago with hypothyroidism, and here are my lab tests to prove it. Now, as you can see, my thyroid levels are back to normal, and that is because I take medication called levothyroxine. I know that everybody is different. My hope is that my story might motivate you or help you to accomplish things that you thought you couldn't. Also, my hope is that my story might help you bypass some of the things that I've done and provide an easier shortcut approach, if you will. I'm not a personal trainer or a dietitian. This is all from my personal experience. I researched a lot of information from videos similar to this. I also loved watching the transformation videos where somebody who was heavier weight showed their timeline on their exercise routines and their diet, and then showed their amazing results at the end. Those to me were so inspirational and gave me the motivation to lose my weight. Now, I see a lot of videos on social media that claim weight loss is extremely easy. They're always quoting science-based information and studies, which is great and all, but for an average person like me, I need it laid out plain and simple. I don't like to beat around the bush. I like to be told straight to my face what needs to be done. I bought this inspirational poster that states, "I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, I'm telling you it's going to be worth it." And I stand by that, and which leads me to my method that I currently use. Losing weight for me takes my 3 Ds: discipline, determination, and deserving. Discipline. Now, one way or another, you know what foods are good for you, and you have a sense of what foods are not. Let's not lie to each other. It's funny because when you first start out dieting, you just think to yourself, well, I'm gonna incorporate some more fruits and vegetables. And then you realize that there are certain fruits and vegetables that are better than the other, and it can get confusing. I always revert back to the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Next is determination. There were so many times, and I actually still go through these times where I plateau and I get frustrated. There were so many times where I wanted to quit and just give up because I didn't see the scale move. I had to remind myself of a quote that is so simple but yet so effective. And it goes, "How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time." I was and I am still determined to achieve the goals I've set. Lastly is deserving. This is my favorite and most important lesson because it goes hand in hand with my positivity mindset. That is key to my success. I remind myself all the time that you deserve to be healthy, you deserve to be confident, and you deserve to be happy. When I was overweight, I had a lot of people who would poke fun or joke around about my weight. And all jokes aside, I was very insecure. I've suffered from anxiety issues and depression in the past, so my weight obviously didn't help. But I learned to use that as fuel to burn the fire that was deep down inside of me. And actually, when I first started working out, I didn't listen to music. And Elizabeth and friends that I would go to the gym, they were taken back by that. And I used to remind them that I replay everything that anybody has ever said about my weight, and I used that as motivation. I wanted to prove people wrong, and I wanted to prove myself wrong. Now, mind you, when I first started working out, I had no idea what I was doing. I've always been some sort of an athlete, but losing weight, dieting, and working out was all foreign to me. And I started working out from home. I had a HIIT cardio chart that I use, and this is actually my very first workout routine. I moved from that and I got a gym membership with Elizabeth. Now, I started with relatively low weights because I had watched a lot of workout tutorials, and you want to work on your form. And when I went to the gym, I kind of wanted to look like I knew what I was doing. I gradually started increasing the weights and incorporating new exercise routines. And my diet mostly consisted of low carb, high fiber, natural sugars, nuts, nutritious vegetables, and fruit. Fortunately, my mom taught me at a young age how to cook, so I was able to be pretty creative with my recipes. And I'm actually going to be showing you guys throughout this channel some of the recipes that I used, and they're actually pretty dang delicious. I got a little obsessed with finding foods and recipes that help burn fat. Now, one of the best things that helped motivate me is I got invited to participate in a Biggest Losers competition, and I'm relatively a competitive person, so I really wanted to win. And long story short, I got in second place, but it helped motivate me to achieve some of the goals I had set for my weight loss journey. Now, my current diet that I use and enjoy and keeps me sane is my 90% 10% diet. I eat 90% good nutritious foods that I really enjoy. 10% of that time I eat whatever I want, and I consider those my cheat day. It's kind of like my holiday, and Elizabeth can tell you that I take it very, very seriously. Now, with that being said, I'm actually coming off of a vacation where I neglected my diet for some time. So I'm actually starting to cut, and I will let you guys know my results. And there is no problem or shame about getting off of track. Sometimes you really do need to indulge. You just have to remember how to get back on track. And I remind myself of my 3Ds all the time. And ultimately, I am determined to get as healthy as I possibly can and be a better version of myself because I have people who need me. I enjoy life more. I am more confident, I am more focused, and these methods that I practice for my health, I use for everything. I am motivated at life, and I want you all to be motivated as well. I am constantly still learning, and I still do have accomplishments and achievements and goals that I still need to reach. And I want you all to join me and be a part of that journey. So please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear from you, and I want to learn from you all as well. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I really hope that you enjoyed my story, and I'm going to continue sharing my journey with you all. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and God bless.